Hello everyone, and I am returning to Dialtown. It's been a couple of weeks since the last part, and it's been too long, but we're going to load up new game and see if we can get a different path. Let's see, we got one of the datables, and apparently there's four of them, which is interesting. Although I've met a datable though. It was a Randy last time, so I don't know why it doesn't show it here, but whatever, I guess. So because I already went through a lot of the intro stuff, and I guess you could say first little playthrough if you want to call it, in parts 1 and 2, I'm not going to include all of them in this video. I'll only include the top important things. So yeah. Okay, so here's where I'll begin. So I put my full name in last time, and instead we're just going to put my first name instead of the full. And okay, so I will do a phone head again. I don't know how many datables require the phone, but I think I did hear that the yeah, it determines compatibility, so I'm going to stick with the phone. And as for this, yeah, I'm gonna stay a male because I am a male. Yeah, this is no different. So I'll go back to when after the whole intro sequence is done, because we went through that in part 1. So if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, then please go back and watch those. I have a playlist for Dialtown. I will say though, the music for Dialtown is actually really good. At least the first few soundtracks are really, really good. Good job on I think it's Nathan Hanover who did it. Good job, dude. Good job. I wish I could just skip this intro sequence, but unfortunately you can't, so whatever. Alright, here we go. The start of second playthrough. Chapter 1, the Fun Fair Day. The second playthrough. I'm not sure how many parts are going to be in this, because this is a long game, which is only good for me, because I've been doing these longer one-offs. But anyway, let's get into this. I got my tent. I don't know how much more. Hey, doggo. Dogman. Yes, I remember those. And yeah, I had to go through the whole intro sequence, so I'm gonna. Obviously, you didn't see it. I cut it out for a lot of you, but I had to go through it. It was Direct Dogman. That's what it was. Oh, I would have. Well, maybe after we do all the normal ones, I can do the stupid shit, but not right now. Actually, let's go to the park. I don't think we went there last time. I want to explore new areas as well. Oh no, I've been here. At the park. You can go roll around on the nice spring grass, unless you mind getting a few discarded syringes stuck in your arm. So what now? Let's see. Do I want to lie down on the grass? I don't think I want to do that. I don't want syringes. I may be green, but I don't want syringes. Let's go to the playground. Sure there's going to be kids here. Phone kids, yeah. The playground. As long as you stay exactly 25 feet from the perimeter of this zone of merriment, you shouldn't be legally prosecutable. Really? 25 feet? So what now? There's a ball bouncing, that's the only form of intel. That's a grid, so I can't even do that. Measure the ground. I can't even summon a kid. Wait. Exactly 25.05 feet away. Perfect. You know, now might be a good time to reflect on child labor laws and why you're no longer legally allowed to get any closer to this very playground again in the first place. Shut! I refuse to learn any lessons. Radio. Okay, so I can talk to a kid. Looks like. Childer! Come gather round, childer! Hello. Little Billy. Hey, bozo. Can I help you? It's literally. So, are people in this universe just born with heads? Because his kid's head is really fucking smooth. Like, it doesn't look dirty or anything. Child! Yeah, I'm a child. What of it? I'm 4 feet 7 inches smell like grass, despite never touching it due to me having a grass app on my phone. And I take my crystal meth licorice flavor. Wait, a grass app on your phone, but your head's a rotary phone. Wait, do these phone people use like smartphones? That would be so fucking weird. Kids grow up so fast nowadays. He has a rotary phone. Unless you mean like he has to be a smartphone? Anyway. Why, I remember when I was your age. A mere hatchling. Why, my tail hadn't even grown yet. We don't have a tail! Still waiting on that bad boy to regrow, but once it does... Okay, scary green man. Yeah, we are pretty terrifying, aren't we? Say, aren't you not allowed to get within 25 feet of this here playground? Joke's on you, you vertically stunted shitlord. I measured the ground before summoning you. I'm just within an irresponsibly marginal but still legal distance. Ha. You're less than 25 feet from me right now, though. Wait. Hey, I thought is the law in this game, is it the playground or the kids themselves that stay away from? I thought it said the playground I can't go 25 feet near, not the kids themselves. We learned about 2-digit numbers at school yesterday, so your reptile-brained bullshit won't work on me this time, bozo. Well, hope your school is better than the American school system. Ugh. Well, double jokes on you, you little scrotin. The law says that I can't get within 25 feet of the playground. That's what I thought it said. Not the little scrota is contained within its confines. Technically, you approached me. I win. So if I go back to the slide, you won't be able to talk to me without shouting? Okay, see you later then, but... Please, no! I need intel! If this is the question about the birds and the bees, then I'm sorry, but my dad got really angry when I asked him about that for you. Wait, so we've talked to him before, then? This is not the first time we've interacted. Turns out shit gets nasty when birds fuck. Yeah, I'm sure it gets messy with any animal does that. No, it's not that question this time. Then what is it? What are the new cool words? Oh man, cool is the new drool. What? What you need are some quality slurs. I'm listening. Now, I'm sure you know all the popular ones like calling an inexperienced rug salesman Aladdin or referring to a slightly unfamiliar dog as a Groucho. What the fuck? But the mightiest slur of them all... Krungus. What? It's like a cheat code, but instead of unlocking you an extra life or more money, it just unlocks you a particularly painful death. What the shit? Awful, thanks for sharing. A pleasure, green one. Now, we done here or what? So, what do kids eat? Are you trying to lure more kids away to clean your tent again? No, I'm lying. You are, aren't you? Yes. Now answer the question, you pre-pubescent shit stain. Well, personally, I consume an exclusive diet of glitter, modeling clay, chocolate milk, and chicken nuggets like most kids my age. Okay, 2 of those are normal, the other ones aren't. Who eats glitter? You want to write this down? I can't really write. Oh, because I don't have a pen? No, I don't think we learned how to write. Sure, yeah, figures. Home dog, slice man. So, what else do you want, bozo? Why would I ask a child? Why would I ask a child to pay me to the fun fair? I don't know, give me a sec. Anyway, sorry, I'm back, sorry about that. But why would I ask a child to pay a child to the fun fair? What? No! I'm not doing that, I'm not a sicko. Nah, fuck it, I'm done. You're dismissed, child. I do have a name, you know. Yeah, I don't care to learn it. Be gone, stunted one. Alright, later, bozo. I'm pretty sure it'd be the same kid, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be the same one or be a different one? Let me see. Yeah, it is. It's him again. It's the same one. It's the same one. Alright, let me skip it. Nah. Okay. Let's leave the playground. I'm not asking a fucking child to pay me to the fun fair, right? No. Let's go to Uptown, Dialtown. Uptown, Dialtown. Home of everything and everyone. Not cool enough to be in downtown, Dialtown. So what now? Well, I know I already did the hobo, but I thought I saw some clips that show you could talk to someone else there, but I don't see that as an option anymore. There's a phone shop? Huh. You know what, I actually want to look in there. The phone shop, what's in the phone shop? Why did you wander in here, Jackson? A phone shop of all places? I doubt they do repairs for people with stitched together flesh hands, you know, if that's what you're looking for. I was just curious, and there's a phone ringing. I mean, forget the flesh thing. I doubt there's any repairing whatever up with you as of late. I'm just curious, man. Something wrong? That's the phone. Yeah, it's ringing. Someone answer the goddamn phone! Oh, hello. Hold your horses, sweetie. Hold your horses. Hello, Gabby. You have a typewriter for a head. What's up? What you're hollowing for, hun? Where am I? Is this heaven? No way. This place is too drab fat. The river. What? The river? Perhaps. How the fuck supposed to say that? Oh, I get you. Because of all the phone cases. Those ain't skulls, hun. They're just empty cases. What? I don't understand. Yeah. Do you want to understand? I mean, I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, well, yeah, what is this place? We're standing in the Dialtown phone store. Shop's near 100 years old now, set up by my pa, God rest his soul. Shop initially sold whole telephones, but with them being so common nowadays, well, we've adapted to fit the current market. Okay. Not every purchase has to break the bank, you know? 100 pieces sell just as good as one complete phone, I find. Same thing goes for most aspects of life, I also find. There's nothing wrong with building yourself up bit by bit. Is that what we did? Now, if you want to know about something specific, I'm sure I can oblige. Tell me about yourself. Gabby, you want to know about me? Oh, well, I'm not all that interesting. Just been alive long enough to hear a few interesting notions, meet a few interesting people. I'm old if your eyes ain't doing so hot. Sorry, I meant optical sensors, or whatever they're called now. Yeah, how do you guys even see? A rotary phone I can kind of understand because there's a little circle around the numbers that you dial. But a typewriter, how do you see? The way I see it, if you see them, their eyes. But how do you say you have a typewriter for a head? Doesn't matter if your head's a phone, typewriter, or what have you. Anyway, my story ain't much to tell. If I was a story, I'm sure I'd be one of those bit characters, you know the sort. Just sitting around in the same place all day, just waiting to be found so I could share what I know about our funny little world. I mean, I sit around all the time, but whatever. My father probably would have been a better person to talk to, you know. He set up shop here. A few shakes after the telegram went the way of the dodo. So extinct, alright. Would you believe my pop sold Callum Crown in his first telephone back in '42. We've been in Dialtown for a long time, our line. In a way, I like to think they were part of history, even if only just. Who's Callum Crown? Oh, you know. I don't know. The inventor, the man who built the very first phone head. Ah. Fella became mayor of this ear town, then Prizzy of the ear country. Oh, the president. Oh my god. Imagine a phone head wearing purse as a president. And I don't mean like a costume, like a legitimate phone head. Of course, this was all just before the worldwide dial-up, mind you. If it weren't for him, we'd still have our old fleshy heads and the world would be nothing like it is now. Yeah, it's so weird that you guys decided to fully go with phone heads, but alright. Did you know Callum personally? Most of the town did, then, when I was a little girl. Couldn't avoid the fella when he was campaigning for mayor and then president. Something about him was infectious. Okay. He knew just what he wanted. He had a vision, a dream. Fellows like him, it don't matter what they do or where they go. They just attract power. Yep. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sounds like that ain't the best thing for everyone, though, and that's the last I'll say on the subject. Yeah, there are people like that, who they just seem to just attract people no matter what. So you were alive before the worldwide dial-up? Yeah, when I was a little girl, whole world had flesh heads. Maybe my head's flesh, even though it's a phone. No phones, typewriters. I mean, we had phones and typewriters around and our home was in business, sure. Just not mounted to our shoulders. That would have been considered weird. It still is, but, you know. So, were animals different too? Yeah. Next question. Sure, they have flesh heads too. All of them. How did the animals start getting machine heads then? No one had a mechanical head back then. Human or otherwise. Huh. Neat. Indeed it is. So, if you've got another question, I suppose I'll hear it. How is this place still in business? Yeah. Selling telephones seems a bit like selling air since, you know, half of all people have telephones built onto their shoulders. Wait, half of all people? Everyone I've seen here, I guess it's Dialtown, but alright. Well, like I said when you first came in, I still move phones. Don't you worry. Just piece by piece. Just gotta know how to adapt. Indeed. It's like nature. If you don't adapt, you will not make it. Speaking of actually selling pieces, what kind of customers do you normally get in here? All sorts. Healthcare ain't exactly the most affordable and often enough. It's something small in the head that's acting up. Yeah. Very, very true. A rusted piece, shot transmitter, etc. What? So most people don't want it, or rather can't afford to go to a dock over a very well malfunctioning part. Yeah, that's just like in real life. So I guess you guys have this issue too. So that's where I come in, or rather my shop and my parts do. Ah, with a level head, all it takes is a steady hand and an instructions course to replace the faulty part. Of course, to each their own. I still say people should see a doc for bigger issues if possible, right? Anyway, that's how things have been for most of my life, but as of recently, different parts sell. What kind of parts sell now? I'm interested in all this backstory. Cosmetics. I see a lot of youngins coming here from time to time looking for whatever pieces I don't need. You mean like vintage? People try to get old stuff? Slap them on their heads and bam, you've got a hybrid head. Huh, why? It's just them expressing themselves. The breaking down of old societal rules, old concepts. See, funny thing is, society seems to be changing with the new people coming and old people leaving. Back in my day, you were what others said you were, and that was that. Were things simpler back then? Things were cleaner, I guess you could say. You knew your role. But clean ain't perfect, obviously. Just meant folks were suffering out of earshot. Easy to take a beautiful photo when the trash is shoved out of frame, ain't it? Yeah. Now, folks are speaking up for themselves and people miss the simple times. You mean like now? But times were never simple for the folk who are now speaking up for themselves, and change is never pretty. No. Out of curiosity, what do you think? I think people should just take what they're given, or they should seek happiness. Which one to go for? Because if you ask me in real life, I believe both. I believe people could do both, but I'm only given one choice here. I'm gonna say seek happiness. I'm glad to hear that, friend. I've always found the idea of living as something you're not mighty ridiculous, given we have the technology to change ourselves. Yeah. Humans are just incomplete masterpieces, presuming we truly can be considered as such. And ain't ever finished. It's abandoned. Don't ever give up on yourself. We can all change. That is true. I would ask her to the fun for, but I don't think she'd want to. But alright, I'm gonna ask. Believe me, hon, I'm flattered. But nah, I've got a store to manage, I'm afraid. Isn't me? Nah, I mean, she doesn't even have an issue with us. Look, hon, I'm sure you'll find someone who's in it, whatever it is that you are. I'm gonna guess that in the future, if we come back, we have a typewriter head, maybe she'd be more willing? I don't know. Keep searching. God knows I get weird customers in here. If you'd know where to look for him. I know one will be bound to take you, so don't give up. Thanks for the encouragement, Cabby. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Now, you're gonna buy you something, or I don't have money. I'm fine, thanks, see ya. Alright, take care now, you hear? Let's leave the shop. That was a lot of interesting backstory to Dialtown. That was good. Let's leave the area. We went to the phone shop, go to the bank, local cinema. Let's go to the bank. To the bank, really? Why the bank? To take it, Jerry said couples make joint bank accounts together. This is destiny, baby. So if you're correct, you mean if Ticket Jerry is yes, right? And if the bank is full of couples making joint bank accounts together, then I reckon your odds of finding a fun firm mate there are practically zero, since everyone is making a joint account would be by definition very much already taken. Fair? Bastard, man. I'm pretty sure I recall seeing someone in the cinema who actually did like us before when I played the demo on my old channel. What would you like to do? Ring for a teller. That was weird sounding bell. Oh, looking for a printer for a head. Oh, it's Karen. Is it a Karen? I didn't get to read that. I'm sure you all saw what it said there. You're green. Yeah, I am. What of it? Oh, no offense, man, sir. I'm just wondering, were you born like that, or actually, I don't know. Okay, sorry. That probably was a rude question to ask you, but were you? Born is a really nice way of putting it. Sounds far more elegant than hatched or crawled out of that gutter over there. Or, oh lord, contain it before it lays eggs. Right, yes. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. Now, were you hoping to make a transaction, sir, or... I'm not going to test compatibility, that's definitely not going to work out. So what exactly is money then? Look, sir, I often fail to detect sarcasm, but... Come on, surely that's a jest. I genuinely don't really know how money works. Well, you've come to the right place then. Of course, it's a bank. This is indeed a bank, yes, which is like a burger joint, but for sweaty green paper. And also are capable of sending violent goons with bats should you neglect to return more beef than you took by a due date in the immediate future. Jeez. Right, so you guys are like loan sharks but licensed? Essentially, yes. But keep in mind, you also risk holding up the line by asking inane questions about the basics of finance. So, do you want the short version or the medium length version? The long version is under figurative lock and key to ask me these miscellaneous finance questions at a more suitable time. Thank you. Excuse me, jeez. The medium length way. I've got a hot minute. Last I checked, minutes don't have their own temperatures. It's an item, Karen. Well, items are for idiots. Oh, wow. That's an item that I thought of yesterday. Can I use that one? It's a free country, man. So about money. Oh, right, yeah. So money is paper. I've heard enough, thank you. Well, jeez. I'm not finished. Not all money is paper, you know. Right, there are coins. Sorry, continue. But also cylindrical metal discs with heads on them to indicate how patriotic the individual ratio of nickel to tin the coin is. Only one nickel, or yeah, I mean only one of the coins is brown. Most of the rest of them are like gray. Yes, very interesting. Yes, do continue. Yes. So like the paper and metal stuff don't mean anything on their own anymore, really. But back in the old days, each old coin such note was worth a tiny speck of gold, which was of course accepted as the universal currency, instead of like horse jerky or dead chickens, right? But then we did away with the gold stick because while it is shiny, it's also annoying and hard to get a physical grasp of, like my glittery ex-girlfriend. Wait, so what does money equal now if not gold? Well, kind of nothing. It hasn't been backed by a physical commodity in a long time. Please don't tell me it's this cryptocurrency bullshit. I don't understand it. We've just unanimously accepted that it exists and that it has no inherent numerical value aside from being really nice paper. Nobody actually understands economics, so it doesn't matter much anyway. So then how do people keep up with money? There has to be people who are smart in economics for this. Hang on, that doesn't sound... Shh. It's easier this way, sir. So there's also this thing called Wall Street. What does it do? I don't know. It seems to make money though. Yeah. I think it's just a really well-fed machine that a bunch of bureaucrats throw fish guts into, and it prints things called stocks. Nice take on stocks. What are stocks? Even I don't fully understand this yet. Like future money, but most of the time not. Incomprehensible, thank you. Oh, wait, there's more. Please do elaborate. So then people buy stocks using money and... yeah, sometimes they make more money, but mostly they make less. Because if everyone made more money, then the poor wouldn't be poor and the rich would have to throw lawn darts at some other social group. Yeah. Like garden gnomes or lawn flamingos. But both of those groups hold dark, infernal energies, so it's in the 1%'s best interest that people like us remain here. You likely know the rest. Capitalism, question mark? Wait, so you're confirming that gnomes have a malevolent, unholy energy? I can't fucking say that word. Have you seen a garden gnome up close? No, actually. I'm no conspiracy nut, but... well, I have optical sensors, don't I? Yeah, but how do you see through the printer? Through the horse picture on the printer? One look at those things, and... well, you want what you want till you get it, you know, right? Understood, thanks. Alright, so are you here to make a transaction, or... so your head. Yeah, it's a printer. I know that's fairly atypical, but believe me, sir, I get this every day. How does that work for you? I don't have anyone working for me. I'm an employee. I meant how does it work? I think you have seen a printer before, right? Yeah, thanks. Is having a printer instead of a typewriter different to day-to-day life? Well, I wouldn't know truly because I've had a printer for a head for as long as I can remember, so I have no point of comparison. It's all I know, you know. I know, yes. Still, people get uppity about how I express myself, and why is that? Well, most typewriters print out pages with words on them. I produce pictures. People don't really like that. Why not? Some pictures are beautiful. Well, a picture paints 1,000 words, as they say. Are you even listening? I just said that I can't paint words, and that's the issue. Please listen to my responses if you're going to ask questions. Oh, come on, I didn't mean it literally. Well, can you please speak literally? Items go over my head. Yes, I am aware that's an item. I get that one now, because phone lord people jump straight into items to explain not getting items. My brain is like falling apart, I swear. Because I'm the one not getting how basic things work, apparently. I'm sorry, sir. I diverted the topic. Is there anything else I can help you with, then? Can I check my account balance, please? Even though I don't have a bank account, but, alright, sir. What's your account number? Yeah, I mean, I don't have one. You do have an account with... I'm guessing that's the Dialtown Central Bank. I'm just guessing that's what it is. Do I need one? It's 10 sweating. You check your account balance with us? Yes, you most certainly do. Well, would you like to create an account with the bank, sir? Sure, why not? I don't have money, though. Alright then, sir, let's see what kind of account you're eligible for. I don't even have money! Look, I'll be honest, I don't really know what you are, and thus, what kind of account to make for you. You look adult-sized, relatively adult-shaped. How old are you then? I think I might be like ageless. I need an age. I don't know, like 80, 40? Put 40 down if the bank thinks I'm having a middle life crisis. They might give me some instant gratification, sports car moolah. And then I can just die before they ask for it back. I don't know if that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works. Well, see, now we know you're planning to do that, so no, you cannot in fact do exactly that. So no more. I have unticked the midlife crisis box, yes. Maybe I can make a student account for you. Are you studying anything at the moment? Gravel. No way, politics. Yeah. No, that's not. I've got it. Gravel. Yeah. Actually, scratch that. Lest any other cryptids catch wind of this. Don't want them to think I'm not a master of gravel. I'd lose street cred, or in their case, bridge cred. Okay, yep, let's acknowledge none of that and instead descend further into the abyss that is you. See, the mayor really wants us to start doing animal accounts for some bizarre reason. But as you can imagine, other than a very polite Shiba Inu with a rather fetching stick, no animals really seem interested in depositing anything of value in our bank. Yeah, because they're animals! So about the 6 nipples thing, you an animal? As I checked, I'm legally more akin to Sasquatch. Okay, now, see, that information makes this whole process much easier. I'll file your account type under the cryptids, clowns, and other assorted weirdos heading. The fact that you have to distinguish clowns and cryptids now is really sad. Social justice gone rampant, I say. These are present times we live in. You know how it is with society and all? We do live in a society, yes. Alright, so now that we have your status out of the way, we can fill out the final forms. What's your full name then? Jackson? Is that your whole name? Usually people add a fucking goddamn before saying it, but yes. See, the next department wouldn't like that very much. Do you like anyone over in the next department? Fucking goddamn Jackson it is then. Alright, next question. Your phone number? Wait, people that head. Right. Do you know your phone number? Bold of you to assume that I can count. Well, can it at least take calls? Actually, I don't know. Only hurts right here. I'm afraid to find out in case it jiggles too much that the stitching comes loose. Ew. Yeah, see, no, that doesn't work as a valid means of communication. So we'll need your postal address. It's a tent by the park. It's literally a tent by the park. Tent. Right, good. We're just staring at each other. We need more than one line for the address. Oh, silly me, it's in the park. Wait, no. Can't have Wall Street knowing where to find my nectars. What? I'm sorry, what? The woods! So your address is Tent, the woods. Yeah, that's long and short of it. Right, see, the thing is, this isn't gonna fly for the next department. You'll have to be much more specific. So the woods doesn't fly as an address. But wait, didn't you imply that Bigfoot was a client of yours, though? Wait, what? No, see, the bank has a policy of bank customer confidentiality under Dialtown's new data protection law, so he has been here, I know it! His musk lingers in the air. You know he lives in the woods, admit it! Look, even if Mr. Squarash, you know he's real. Look, sir, nope. I am not losing this job for Bigfoot's confidentiality. Look, you don't qualify for a bank account, and you likely don't have much to put in it anyway. I have zero to put in it. I would consider that half a turnip a lot of money. Turnips are not legal tender. They aren't with that. Okay, that's a grammar mistake. They are orange with attitude. No, they aren't. All right. With that topic concluded, surely we must be done, right? I believe so. Yep. Now, fine. I'll see you later then. All right. Goodbye, sir. Okay. Leave the bank. Also, I should save the next chance I get. It's already 41 minutes. Yeah, let me go save this real quick. Save. Oh, what happened to my other saves? Oh, the game updated. So it didn't save it from before. My game updated. But it didn't save it from before. I just noticed that. Well, that sucks. I saw the achievement at least, but you guys saw the video. I guess I'll still have to go back and get Randy again for this, but I'll put it in file 3. Just to keep consistency. Let's see, back to the slaughter then. It's 41 minutes, but I'm gonna keep going for a bit. Leave the area. Let's go to the local cinema. I think there's someone here, if I recall from the demo. I think there's someone here. What would you like to do now? Summon an employee. Hello, Oliver. Hey sir, welcome to... Hang on, just Jiffy. Green skin, 506 nipples? Your head made from stitched together flesh, or perhaps a skillful combination of blarp and leathers? Can I feel your head? Okay, but be gentle and delicate. Don't worry, honey. I can be as smooth as a well-polished emu egg. You're touching my head. The back says, "Bish, you is fine." Sick. Yeah, I seem to remember this guy now from the demo a little bit. Hey, look, I know this might be kind of forward, but you do know that it's Valentine's Day today, right? I'm well aware, yes. Well, I was just wondering, would you like to perhaps, you know, go on a date with me tonight? Well, you're asking me out? Well, duh. I'm surprised. I did not see this eventuality coming. This isn't an awfully common event. Give me one reason why I wouldn't want to ask you out. I've got about 6 reasons. They're all nipples. And they're green. I asked for a reason why I wouldn't ask you out. Not for 6 perks for doing so. You like my nipples? Yeah, they're freaky. Groovy even. So, how about it? Let's see. Yes, take me now. I think he's working though. Stellar. Now, I'm not dead set on this happening in any particular venue, so is there any fun fair? Oh man, you want to go to the fun fair with me? Gnarly! I haven't been there in forever! I need to state this for legal reasons, I'm sure. This might be less of a purely romantic engagement, and more of a me laying my eggs at the front for kind of arrangement. Wait, are you an egg layer? As far as I know, the thing struggling within my swollen seem perfectly round. Minus natural bumps and shell imperfections. Dude! Whoa! I can't believe Okay, look, I'll cut you a deal. I am kinda working on a movie right now. See, this place ain't doing so groovy right now on account of a few disturbing rumors about the building. But I'm hoping that producing a film here in Dialtown and then hosting some sort of gnarly premiere blow the lid off just how gnarly this place truly is. And and save the business most importantly. Having footage of a genuine egg-laying one that takes place right here in town, no less. Why, I could see this movie having a truly bodacious premiere. You want me to lay eggs on camera? Yeah. Alright, maybe it does sound like a lot. But you'd be doing us a major solid. Plus, those eggs have to be laid anyway, right? Yeah, they do. And you are looking for someone to pay you in. This is like symbiosis and junk. So, I'd be a star? In the same way your average porn star or local raving lunatic caught on camera and an internet viral video would be, yeah. You need someone to take you, and I need a performer. I guess it's a win-win. We can kill 2 condors with 1 trident. Or 2 birds with 1 stone, that works. Okay, I'll do it for my future offspringlings. Groovy, that's what I like to hear. Groove-tacular, truly radical. Alright, so the thing is, I've got a little more talent on the clock before my shift officially ends. How long, Oliver? Precisely 4 minutes. How will I occupy myself for 4 whole minutes? Well, you could always take a quick look around, see what the cinema has to offer. We run a tight ship here, and it's all the tighter for being stuck together by the mystery adhesive this place seems to secrete. This is an extraordinarily sick premises, yes. Give me a minute. Sorry, the game was really fucking loud for me. It was starting to hurt my ears a little bit. Anyway, I can tell. It feels like I'm walking underwater with the sticky carpet. And it's about as easy to breathe underwater, too. Oh my. Do you have gills? Well, I'm very hard to drown, believe me. Those who have tried can tell you. But last I checked, nah. Aw. Okay, go get to know the place. I'll meet you outside in 4 minutes. Got it, Oliver. Right on, Daddy-o. See you then. Aw, man. I'm digging this crazy slang. Catch you on the tan, Dogman. Pardon? We're not Dogman. Dogman's the developer of the game. Movies this way, no refunds. My sales are on the house. Generic remake number 17. You liked the story before? Maybe you'll like it even better with CG. I like that. That's a joke, I think, to real life. I don't care if this plays very much. Why is that, dear narrator? Okay, so, this place is obviously incredibly haunted. Nah. Yes, it is extraordinarily haunted. Nah, man, what makes you think that? Look! The walls are bleeding! Okay, we don't know for a fact that that is blood. It could be ketchup for all we know, or just red paint. Do you consider the walls sleeping ketchup from its pores honestly any less abnormal? Okay, fair. But it could be some kind of jam or nectar too. None of those are normal substances for a movie theater wall to secrete. Well, whatever it is. There's only one way to find out. Oh, please don't. Oh. I'm begging you. Wait, what are we about to do here? Don't like that. Worry not. It could be jam. Wall jam is not good jam. I made my mind up. Oh, okay, it is blood. But it's not my blood, that's why I care very little. In fact, I'm relieved. It's blood, though. Yeah, but it's not mine, so, why should I care if it hasn't been stolen from my body? Perhaps I should have known. It's the wrong color anyway. Oh, wow. You really don't get this, do you? What I don't get is why I shouldn't just go somewhere else. You know, to shut you up. Fine, fine. Besides, I'm sure there's hardly anything here more unsettling than a little blood on the wall. Oh. Okay, what the fuck? Children, two of them. They're just staring right at you. Yeah, kids do that. I don't like their energy. Yeah, these twins. Yes, we have movies here. Screens 1 to 7. Or, yeah, I guess. They're evil, Jackson. Evil! You want to attempt communication? I don't speak Latin nor Crayon. Wait, do kids speak Spanish? These particular ones might just speak the same tongue as you and me. Whoa, no way. Say something to them. Hey, children, would you like to clean my tent? Why is this always your go-to? Where are ghost twins? Come play with us. Okay, fuck this. Let's get at them. No, let's hear them out. Do you want to? What game do you want to play, dear children? I don't know. Word search, maybe? Sorry, no candy. I'm kind of illiterate. Feel free to complete it on your own, though. Okay, we understand thoroughly. Have a nice day. Oh, man, they're gone. Huh. I think the narrator just freaked the fuck out right now. I had no idea kids nowadays could, I guess, go in some blur like that. Can we please just leave this accursed place? Fine, a regular good 4 minutes has passed anyhow. Has it really, though? Has it? Hey, I guess it has. Hey, Oliver. Hey, yeah, pal. You were gone a good 6 minutes. Figured you might, just skedaddled, so to speak. So, how'd you find the place? Stickier than my tent. Didn't know it was possible. Or, you ever been to Chernobyl, perchance? Whoa. So the two-headed cinema chicken sightings are legit? Rad. Wait, is there a two-headed chicken just really roaming your place of work? According to 3 sources, one of which is you. Yes. I can never seem to spot the damn thing with how quickly it scurries around. But man, it sure does a groovy job of cleaning the floors of the discarded floor core after hours. Well, I guess you'd have to do less work. I guess that would also explain what's been half-eating our mice. Huh. You guys have mice too? Well, no whole ones anymore thanks to the chicken evidently. Anyway, I was wondering if you wanted to get going. I think it's about time we do. The way I figure it, the sooner we get this footage done, the more time we'll have to enjoy ourselves. Let's see. You want to spend time with me after the laying? Of course, man. I love fun fairs, dude. Even with our fun fair's particularly high mortality rate. Hey, where else could you get launched from a spinning crab arm at half the speed required to break the sound barrier? What the fuck? That place would be shut down in pronto if I haven't realized. I reckon those Viking chaps had it right to giving you an awesome afterlife if you die in a particularly gnarly way. I don't know. Fun fair accidents have to be an alternate way to get phone holla. Anyway, let's just get going. We can continue chatting on the way there. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Oliver. Oh, we're on the subway. You know, I'm aware of the fun fair's 2-for-1 ticket thing going on today, but I sincerely doubt you're allowed to just piggyback onto my subway ticket. Unlike the fun fair, this concrete jungle holds no love in its pores. Just damp, which I doubt can even be considered much of an emotion at all. You sure? I feel quite damp right now. Right, and you smell it too. Honestly, it's gnarly. I've never met a non-hirsute creature that smelled like a wet dog before. Maybe it's the dog food I ate this morning? Whoa, you eat dog food? I ate whatever's in the trash, man. Today, dog food. Whoa, groovy. Hey, if it's good enough for a sickly beagle, it's good enough for my gut, eh? On a side note, thanks for agreeing to do this again. I know you're benefiting from this too, but believe me, you're doing us a major solid. Oh, it's my pleasure, Olive Man. No idea if me squatting and grunting on camera is gonna help a whole lot, though. Believe me, it will. Honestly, with the rumors going around about the joint, Mr. Dickens is worried the joint might still be in business come this time next year. Mr. Dickens must be his boss. Oh, Mr. Dickens is my boss. Yeah. Yeah, he owns the cinema I work at, and always has. He's a top-notch guy, a real class act. Old British chap, full of vitality. He built the very cinema I work at back in the 1960s as a young entrepreneur. Are you close to him? I sure as heck am, Daddy-o. I was only a starry-eyed lad, a mere manling, when I got my job at the cinema. Taught me everything I know about being a man. I don't understand. Right. You haven't met Mr. Dickens. He has impeccable style, you know? Wears his old suits, uses old British words/terms, always keeps level head. But you said you learned everything from him, right? Right. But you don't talk like a pirate nor constantly mention fish and chips. Oh my god. Well, no. See, Mr. Dickens' last piece of advice for me was, there's nothing better for a man to do than be an individual, tally-ho. Did you add in the tally-ho, or did he actually say it like that? I honestly can't remember. Anyway, I have to find my own path, wear my own clothes, use my own outdated and frankly underrated slang, Daddy-o. When we get back, I'll definitely introduce the two of you to each other. In a way, you kind of remind me of him with the whole doing your own thing regardless of the others laughing or being repulsed by you thing you've got going on. Oh, shit. Fuck. Alright, I have to cut that out. Normality is overrated, take it from me. I've never seen a happy person in a suit. Rebuttal. Weddings. You think they'd let me anywhere near a wedding? Well, what if you were to get hitched? Is that something you'd ever want to do? Unless it's too big, tidied giraffe, or titty giraffe, doubtful. That's honestly a response I didn't see coming. Well, I've got my reasons not to. Such as? Oh, the usual reasons. I'm not exactly prime rib, you know. Green skin, a few too many nipples, stitched together, fleshy phone head. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that, actually. No, I was nowhere near phone Kennedy on the date of. My nipples could only shoot so far, That's an absolutely riveting diversion, but no, what I meant was, your phone head. Did you construct it yourself? That's quite a personal question. I know. I should have known better to ask, but I've never seen one so different before. It's a custom, I guess you could say. Huh. I don't know if you built it yourself, per se, but how far back was the bell mechanism placed relative to the vesicle cord adapter? That's quite a specific question. Both of you two, so might understand any of these fancy schmancy words. Even I'm struggling to understand some of the things they're trying to say. Sorry, I guess I'm just technically minded. Always enjoy dismantling stuff and then putting them back together. Rare for an artist, I suppose, which is why Mr. Dickens gets so much use out of me. I know how to load reels into our machines and what ought to be on them. Hell, I'm the only one Big Bertha lets perform maintenance on her. She's our movie projector, and boy, is she temperamental. The movie projector's alive too? So Dickens keeps you busy then. Whoops. Well, yeah, but that's how it's gotta be when you work with the public, I suppose. Of course, you do tend to get customers that... Sorry, I shouldn't badmouth customers, especially given how dire things have been lately, financially speaking. Nonsense. They're beans. The beans. Spill them. I crave gossip. Oh, alright. I guess it's not like he ever buys anything from us anyway. We have this one little shit stain. His name is Billy. Little Billy. Oh yeah, we know him. You know that brat? He ratted on me to the police. Got me done in for child labor laws. Oh man, that's not cool. I'm sure the judicial system's incredibly biased towards green people. Why am I struggling to say some words? Jesus Christ. I sprayed in the courtroom. What the fuck? I actually went to court and sprayed in the room? It's a god-awful state of affairs. That must have been a pain in the ass to clean up. Yeah, this kid, this Fink, he's just... We have a rule at the cinema. It's one of my bosses, obviously. The customer is always exempt from violence. What? You mean you using violence on them, or that rule complicates dealing with that yard-hide snot-nosed brat? Little Billy doesn't know reason. He simply wishes to watch the world burn. Thank you! Finally, someone else who sees it. I swear, that rugrat gets his kicks from inconveniencing me just because he knows that I can only politely ask him to leave him retort. That can only go so far. I'm just saying, some point people are gonna snap. Because if I put my hands around him, no more job. It fucking sucks! The wee fucker can bring in a megaphone, skateboard around, running amok, hitting other customers in the ankles with his board. Okay, now that's on the parent. His parents for not disciplining him. Yet, I can only use words when dealing with the situation because he's a child. He's not a child. He's some kind of fun-sized demon. It sucks being an adult and having to use other children to settle disputes by proxy. Because if I had dropped kick a child, oh boy. School kids getting too soft. Half of them are armed. Oh my god. I'm afraid of the idea of having these shitheads everywhere when I get old and end up defenseless, like a tortoise stuck on its back. When I get to that point, shoot me in the stomachs. Why did you just pluralize the word stomach? No reason. Sick. We're almost done here. We're almost at the... oh, hold on. I think we're near the outskirts of town. Yeah. You ready to get off? Well, I'm either laying my eggs here or there. Given the option, I'd rather there. Yeah. Plus, I kinda want sole ownership of the footage till the movie is finished. After all, I'm hardly gonna get many butts on the seats of some hipster that has a whole gory ordeal uploaded for free on the phone to now, am I? Oh, the version of YouTube. Wait, is that a porn site? Not quite. Are you happy or not knowing? If the answer is yes, it is a porn site, then yeah, I most certainly am. I'll just not specify in that case. Fuck you! Now I know which answer was the correct one! Are people going to be aroused by this? Hey, you gotta drag the monster fucker crowd in somehow, right? Oliver clearly is like the type who likes the more, what society would consider strange, of Dogman again? Is this a reminder again? Yeah. Right. Yes, I do remember that appearing last time in part 2. Yes, I know, better safe than sorry. I know that. Well, look, we're back. Oh, Jerry, can I do a pause now? Yeah, I'm gonna save real quick. So I don't know why the saves reverted. Sup, Jerry? Ticket, Jerry. No. Yes. A deal is a deal, you festive gate blocker. I win. Why did you? How did you? I didn't think you'd actually. Of course. Of course, it'd be Oliver of all people. I reiterate, sup, Jerry? Oliver. Why would you? I don't get what you're insinuating, Jerry. Why on earth would you take him here? I think a better question is, why on earth wouldn't I, dearest Jerry? Oliver, he's got green skin. I know. Isn't it gnarly? Oliver, he's got 6 nipples. 6 for the price of 2. What a bargain. Ticket here is really losing it. His head is clearly compromised of stolen skins all stitched together crudely. Crude? I like to see your needlework, Ticket Man. You shut up! Oliver, he only asked you here so he can lay his green egg somewhere on the fun fair grounds. Oh, I know, and I'm totally into it too. I even brought a camera so I can film it, and it's awe-inspiring, ooze-tacular depravity. The music sounds like it's faded or something. Dear Lord. Of course. Of course, it'd be Oliver, of all people, who'd be into this. I mean, hey, every person can be interested in what they want to be interested in, alright? Even if it's bizarre or whatever. What can I say, Jerry? It's hip to fuck monsters. Yeah, Jerry. Now, how about 2 tickets for me and my adoring talent? The tickets, cough 'em up, pretty boy. Fine, that'll be $2 then. Alright, Jackson, you're ready to go inside? I'm so fucking ready. Ladies first, then. I'm not sure how long of a suit this is gonna be, honestly. Hey, we're in. Oh man, I haven't been here in forever. Because of the danger? What? Heck no. Being smushed by a derailed mouse cart and scraped off the ground as a red pancake is exactly how I want to go. Ugh. I mean, I guess if you die, then it's quick. When I get old, take me here. The universe will take care of the rest. Jesus, alright. So, where do you want me to stand? Huh? What do you mean? Oh, for the footage. You are gonna lay your eggs, right? Well, not now, Oliver. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Alright, how about now? What, out in the open amongst the common rubble? I think not, pervert. Sorry. I just presumed since you're, like, heavily pregnant and whatnot. Okay, how about this? How's about we go, frolic, have a groovy time, and then you can let me know when you're down for us to get shooting. That sounds quite agreeable, yes. Fun, very much so, yes. Oh, wow. Here we are with Oliver on the bumper cars. Getting cotton candy, it looks like. Screen just like me. And fireworks, too. Look at that. I really like the art style of this, though. The backgrounds. Should be nighttime. Yep, it is. Alright, here's the spot. What do you mean? This is the perfect spot to lay your eggs. Oh, I see. No, listen. Accessible location, spitting distance from the hot dog stand, just off the beaten path, enough to be avoided by civilian foot, traffic, and or ride operators. And best of all, lots of disturbed dirt for you to use to bury your young in order to conceal them from potential predators. Why is the music like faded in the distance this time? It wasn't like that before. I don't know. Do I roll my legs and wear like a frog? I can't remember. Let's say that one. Wait, are you an amphibian? I've seldom tried to drown myself, so I'm not certain. Hey, that's fine. I can just pour a couple of 2-liter bottles of cola onto the mountain, then it'll be plenty aquatic. Right, and then the sun bakes the sun into the mound and it gets all sticky. How are my kin to survive if they hatch already stuck to the ground? I mean, this location has other perks too. Like good lighting to film with the camera. Oh, I see what this is. You even got a little stage light stuff. I mean, we agreed to this. A deal is a deal. My character. Oh, come on, it's not like that. It's just, well, we did make a deal. Exactly, my character. A deal is a deal. One ticket for one filming. Come on. And don't hold on me. Yeah, come on, don't. Fine. I'll just lay the... You'll think me when you're older. Yeah, I think this appeared last time too. Oh, wow. Did you get it? That just happened quick. Every using second. You also got them all in the hole, even without ample preparation. Very impressive. Thanks, I'm a master of steering my own ass. Years of expertise? You know a ton. I still don't understand, though. Why do you care so much about some biohazardous cinema's closure? Why go to all this trouble? Look, I've truly explained the basics to you already, definitely. The theater is dying due to the rumors about the place being haunted. But it's greater than that, truly. Our cinema, each and every cinema, in fact, is destined to go the way of the dodo at this rate. Wait, all cinemas? What makes you say that? The same reason that video rental stores and the creepy mustache dude selling bootleg VHS tapes door to door died out. Spinny disc players? What? No. The internet. Well, movie theaters don't think are dying. In real life, malls are, though. Isn't that the cat meme database with porn? Yeah, but now they've got videos. No porn, non-pornographic ones too. They've got entire sites dedicated just to showing movies. And with directors beginning to just put their movies straight up on there without even considering physical theaters? Well, why would people leave their own familiar hovels when they could just watch the same movie even cheaper online? Well, you could say that now, I mean in real life, but people still go to the movies. So why do you care? This just sounds like an advancement, evolution. It's more convenient for everyone. It's not like that. The cinema employs me and Mr. Dickens. You can just get a job on one of those sites. You said it yourself, you're technically minded, so you'd excel at it. It's not me that I'm worried about. It's Mr. Dickens. Oh, he cares for his boss. He's old, set in his ways. He's extraordinarily savvy at running a physical business, but I know he wouldn't bridge the gap. The physical silver screen is all he knows. Truth is, as much as I love the cinema, it's Mr. Dickens that I feel truly indebted to. I guess he did do a lot for you. He's given me so much, taught me so much. He's like a father to me. That's very sweet. He told me once that showing movies to the world has been in his dream ever since he was my age. If his dream dies, a part of him does too. I can't allow that to happen. Not sitting down anyway. I know we can get people to come back if we can release something truly engaging. Something new, something people can't find anywhere else. I know people will love to hear a new story even if it's weird. If it's one they can connect with. Look, this footage, I'm not just asking to do this for me. I'm asking to do this for Mr. Dickens and his dream. I know it's a lot to ask, to allow yourself to become vulnerable before a whole town of people who've spurned you all for a man you've never even met. But maybe you understand the importance of dreams like I do. Or maybe you'll do it for me. I have a route divergent choice. Alright, I'm going to save this real quick. This is a route divergent choice. And I'm going to say, okay, you can use the footage. Do I? Jackson, you have no idea how gnarly it is too. How happy that. Thank you, sincerely. This footage, it's one of a kind. Hell, this footage alone tells a story that I don't think anyone has ever seen before, save you or me. Pity it's so short though. If this was the whole movie, it'd be said content-wise, but alas, a movie needs to be 40 minutes or longer to even qualify as a feature-length film. Is that an actual requirement? I don't know if an indie short film dragged the same crowd out that a feature-length movie would. That most certainly is a pickle, yes. Say, I've got an idea. Okay, so this is a big thing to ask, but what if you and I got more footage tomorrow, you know, of you, of me? Yeah. I know it sounds strange, but the footage of you that I just got, easily the freshest thing I've filmed yet. It's different, that's for sure. You think people want to see more of me? Absolutely. It's fine if you're not sure yet. You can give me your answer tomorrow. I'd be honored if you were willing, though. Anyway, you find to make your own way home. I can't walk. I've just shot 5 green bowling balls out of my rear end, Oliver. Far too much ass trauma. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay, idea. How's about we borrow the discarded bike I left over there, and I pedal and you run in the basket. That sounds agreeable. Yes. The bike sound. Oh, I'm back in the tent. Morning, Jackson. Rise and shine. Narrator, I'm bored. You just woke up. I know. I do this every day. It's boring to me now. You eat roadkill daily. Oh, but that never seemed to lose its appeal. Roadkill is exciting. It's the thrill of the hunt. You wouldn't understand. You don't hunt for it, though. Instead, when you find it. Road traffic does the hunting for you. That's the thrill of the forge, then. Look, if you're so bored, I can eat roadkill. You can. But you can also do literally anything else, which I strongly recommend doing instead. Like, you can ride a bicycle. I have the limb coordination of a sentient carrot, but with limbs. I also lack a bicycle. Yeah, let's put a bit of a dampener on the aimless cycling plan. Can you draw? Let's see. I like to think of myself as somewhat of an artist. A cultured beast. A connoisseur of gravels and poisonous berries. Okay, about that. Your gut seems to be accustomed to gravel, but you shouldn't eat every wild berry you find. If I end up living to 35 in human years, then I haven't lived right. I want to feel the wind in my body air. Sample all the poisonous berries. Right, so outdoors is out because you will succumb to the temptations of any nearby toxic berries that you happen to saunter past. So backup plan. Oliver wishes to finish filming his bizarre cinematic opus today. You could always, I don't know, help him do exactly that. That sounds like effort. What's in it for me? I don't know, what do you most crave for from this drab cosmic orb that you're confined to? Let's see, my love, of course. Well, this seems like a no-brainer then. It does. Of course. Oliver's clearly head over heels for you. Perhaps he could even love you. And if he doesn't, well, think about if the movie does well. You get so much moolah in royalties. Why? If I'm sure everyone you'd meet would pretend to love you. Well, that sounds superb. Now, it wouldn't be the real love. Sounds disembodied cricket. I've made my mind up. To the cinema we go. Away! Well, will we get choices at some point here? Oh, this is a different color. It's red. Chapter 2. What the dickens? Oh. So, I'm pretty sure it was a different color before, so I guess it's a different color based on the routes that you take. There's 4 datables. And, okay. I don't know. I guess we're going to the cinema. Hello, Oliver, I'm back. Hey! Jackson, my moose and ghoulish life companion. How fareth thee on this fine spring morning? Fine, I had a bit of a setback earlier on this morning. And what's that? I woke up. Ha, that line's a classic. Life really is an unrelenting barrage of fuckery, isn't it? I'm afraid so, my green friend. Look, honestly, life's immense fuckery and whatnot aside, I'm just super stoked to see you. Oh, he's back? Demon. Oh my. Here's a fucking air horn. Little Billy, I beseech you, could you please go bother literally anyone else in Dialtown today? Well, yes, I could, which is what makes this all the more special. I swear to phone God, you low center of gravity, horrible goblin! So, what you gonna do about it, huh? You can't physically attack me, play daddy, not unless you want to get sentenced to life in the electric chair. Excuse me for a second. Anyway, continuing on. Jackson, I implore you. Murder him with your bare hands. I'll back up your alibi, please. Alright, enough, Scram, you hoodied gremlin. Or what? Come on, man, you know I'll cartwheel kick you in your formless gonads. Fine, fine. I've got some weird looking bugs I found under my dad's mattress to fry under my magnifying glass anyway. Ciao, bozos. Oliver, shouldn't he be in school right now? Is this one of those fabled weekends the old ones prophesized about? Nah, as far as I know, Little Billy got suspended recently for turning the staircase in his school into a makeshift water slide. How does a kid do that? Well, that doesn't sound so bad. He didn't use the water for the fluid part of the water slide. Great. Juvie would be too good for him. He needs to be government contained. SCP. Thanks for scaring him off, by the way. That one, he scares me. Anything for you, Oliver. Anything you say. So, I take it that you are indeed willing to assist me in filming this groovy feature-length picture, then? I'm willing to direct a movie with you, if that's what you mean. It was indeed what I meant, yes. Oh, by the way, Mr. Dickens should be passing his ear counter any moment. I'm going to ask him to relieve me from my post so I can finish filming the movie. Anything I need to know before I make a fool out of... So wait, I'm about to meet Mr. Dickens? Yeah, I guess you are. How's my hair? Wait, I don't have hair. Oh, wait. My lack of hair, how is it? Your scalp is as smooth as a polished melon. Your gnarliest. Minus the generous stitching dotted throughout, of course. Don't worry though, it'll be fine. Provided you back up one easy fib of mine. Hell yeah, man, I love sinning. Time to fucking lie. Hey, now, I don't exactly see this as a barefaced lie, per se. More of a subtle, less blatant lie. And spill the beans, man, what's up? So, like... I haven't really been as honest with Mr. Dickens about the progress of the film as I should have. He thinks it's basically finished, doesn't he? Wow, right on the money. You should be a green diviner of some sort. Say, any idea of what next week's winning lottery numbers might be? Bold of you to assume I can count. You do know that, say, 6 is larger than 3, right? Jeez, and I believe you. I have no reason not to. Oh shit! Look, Groovy, here he comes. We're about to see him. Wow, hey, Mr. Dickens. Tally ho, gents. Oh, he has like a phone booth for a head. Because he just say all the time, "Bloody fine afternoon in it." I have to try to speak British again. Oh, right on then. I believe introductions are in order. Jackson, this is my groovy mentor, employer, and good pal, Ed Benzer Dickens. Charmed. Mr. Dickens, this is Jackson, my green friend. As you go to green friend, let's see. That's your go-to green friend. Well, how else should I have summarized you? Okay, now, green friend is the best I could have hoped for. So, Oliver, my boy, about that flick you've been meaning to finish putting together? You did tell me that the movie is nearing completion, did you not, old chum? Oh, of course, sir. Progress has been as gnarly as can be. One more day of filming is all we'll need, I reckon. Jolly good show, my boy. Because I'm afraid that our utilities bills are beyond due and I don't know how much longer we can keep the show running. How long have those bills been on your desk? A few weeks, at the very least. Oh my god, how is the power still running? Yikes. How do you still... Yeah, that's what I just said! How do you still have electricity in here? Well, you see, old chum, if you take a good hard gander at the ceiling, you may have noticed that I merely strung lanterns from the rooftop. Oh, so you don't have electricity? Are those fireflies in the lanterns? Kerosene is out of our budget, I'm afraid, old top. Well, this is grim. Ah, but this movie might just bring the people back. And if it doesn't, we'll just have to close our doors for the rest of time eternal. No pressure, lads. He's chill, it seems. Alright, we'd better get to work then, since there's just so much at stake. Say, Oliver, before you go, could you hastily fetch my pocket watch from my desk? I assure you, it'll take but a jiffy. You bet, Mr. Dickens. One portable clock on a string coming up. Now then. It would seem that you and I have a solitary moment together. Do you always send Oliver to fetch things for you like a servant? Not at all, not at all. I apologize profusely for the deceit, but my pocket watch is presently in my pocket because he wanted to talk to me personally. What? I think he wanted to talk to me personally. I merely orchestrated this momentary interruption in order for us to have a brief moment to speak. About what? Well, you see, I wanted to ask you to take good care of my boy, Oliver. You see, I once had a family, but alas, my wife is no longer of this world, and my own sons have all left the nest, so to speak. Well, dude, you have a nest too? Somehow, I feel as though you may be referring to a literal nest rather than a figurative one. Aren't you? I am not, no. Look, I'm not here to judge your past or even Oliver's stories of acquaintances. Then what's this all about then? Well, you see. Look, Oliver's a young man. It is his time to make his own place in the world. Forge his own future, carve his own frontiers, and all that development, riff-raff. Oliver's much like myself in that he once had a family, but no longer does. Sometimes fate compels two people to stick together. Perhaps you and Oliver were fated to cross paths, just as he and I were. So you're saying it's destiny, baby? Perhaps, perhaps not. After all, who are you and I to dictate what the stars wish to see? I find that the worth of one's life is often measured by the strength of the bonds one holds. And the measure of their wildest dreams too, perhaps. Because what's life without purpose, without drive? Tell me, lad, do you have a dream? I want to be rich and smoking hot. I want to see my kids grow big and strong. Yeah, we did just lay eggs after all. My apologies, my green friend. You didn't instinctively strike me as a father. Well, almost a dad. My egg clutch has to hatch first. I see, yes. Heavy breathing. Dickman, would you like to see my eggs? I don't think he wants to see them. Lad, all I'm asking is that you do your best to encourage Oliver, raise his spirits should they falter, and ensure that he finishes his film by any means necessary. Short of removing his fingers with a pair of bolt cutters, perhaps. Good lord. Can do, sir. Superb. That's just what I like to hear. There he's back. Radio. Ollie's back, baby. Mr. Dickens, I scoured your desk, moved all your papers, but alas, there was nary a watch to be found. Oh, would you look at that? My pocket watch was in my pocket this whole time. I should have figured, since that's where its only might indicate it ought to be. My, what a bumbling fool you have for an employer. Now, total off, you two. Come on, Jackson, we've got a cinema to save. Alright, off we pop, then see you, Mr. Dickens. Right, cheerio then. Do I have to, like, do something, or is it just automatic all the time? Well, that went about as well as I could have expected. Let me save real quick. Yeah, let me see if there's a file 4. Yeah. Alright. Not sure how long to keep going, but I think I'm going to keep going until maybe like a choice comes up, but this could be a long video, but I knew that going in. Kudos on mostly not speaking. That was an extremely strategic move on your part. Thanks, I pride myself on being able to respect authority and take directions. That's great to hear. Give yourself a pat on the back. Don't tell me what to do. Right. Right, so what now? Well, if we're making a movie about you, then what we need is lore. Lore? Oh, you know. Info about you. Story content. Something for the audience to chew over. Horse jerky is chewy. Right, but I think we'd really struggle if we tried to structure a whole 90-minute plot around dried horse meat. Unless... No. I'm sure we can find something far juicier. Oh, juicy, right. Yeah, no, horse jerky is dry and salty. What we need is something truly wretched to hook our captive viewers in. Something extraterrestrial, perhaps. Are you calling me an alien? Did I not wheel you home yesterday on a bicycle while you said hunched in the basket? Ah, damn it. Right, so I kind of wanted to ask, and don't take this personally. Are you some kind of funky alien? Like, what exactly are you? That's a personal question. Okay, fine. I guess you gotta give a little before folks just volunteer this sort of info. Just between you and me, I am totally a human. Are you making fun of me? No, it's not like that at all. I just don't get the secrecy is all, I guess. It's boundary over. Okay, sorry. That's completely fair. I should really know better. You know, what we need is something that'll really hit home. Jackson, are you come to my domicile? To your tent. Come to my tent. Wait, you're inviting me into your tent? If we want strange cookie lore to make friend and foe alike shit their britches, my tent is likely our ace in the hole. Radical! Let us make haste then. How long is this going to be driven for? I don't know. How long will this be driven for? Well, we're back at my tent. Welcome to Casa della Meme. Feel free to piss anywhere that isn't my box pet. Oh my god. I will instantly reclaim it via a fetid red stream of my must. Though if you do shit in the corner, do wipe before sitting down on any surfaces. I'm not an animal after all. Whoa. I am in your lair. Eee! He's excited. I mean, like... Yeah, right. This is, like, gnarly junk, I guess. Play cool all you want, you're not above wiping, like I said. Oh, no, trust me. Should I defecate in your corner, you can be... Wait, but... I don't see any toilet paper lying around. Who do you think I am, Henry Ford? You think I can afford special paper just for my asshole? Use the newspapers or discarded Italian restaurant menu, your call. Given the option between wiping my ass with a politician's face or a printed JPEG of a lasagna, I think I would just shit me britches and let future Oliver deal with it, if he's so smart and successful. Alas, a classic Jackson choice, outstanding move. So, right. I'm now, in fact, brandishing my camera, so let's get to filming then. Right, so, but what Film, exactly. Like, what should I be doing? Yeah, that's... Do you want me to do, like, a dance? Well, is it a good dance? No, it's not! Alright, scratch that then. Oh, hey, maybe we should record some actor commentary for, like, the press releases and junk. Sure, I don't see why not. Epic! Let's get her done then. Can you state your name for the camera, sir? Oh my, did I just bite the microphone? Let's move on from the commentary, yeah, maybe. Move on to something that doesn't place my pricey equipment anywhere near that mug of yours? Yes, fair. So what now, Chief? I guess you could just act candid like a dog? The only dog I know particularly well is also a man, and a hobo. And God. Yeah, don't act like him. People cross the street to avoid him. You don't like God? The dude begs for change when he can just conjure matter at will. That's peak laziness. Fair, fair. You gotta marvel at that hustle, though. Look, just do whatever you normally do whenever you're at home for an extended period of time, okay? You mean slumbering, waiting for inevitable disappointment of tomorrow? Some marked down days on my calendar. I'll take it full moon. You might be a touch too lewd. I'm gonna do the top one. No, no, no! That's far too relatable. But wait, is it relatable good? I mean, but is it? What exactly is our cinematic vision here? Wasn't it to make audiences shit themselves? Right, exactly. But I can't personally vouch for having ever shat myself from sheer empathy alone, you know? Speak for yourself. Ah, balls, I wasn't filming, that was a perfect punchline. Can you say that again, so I can record it, please? Sorry, but I can't remember what I said 5 seconds ago at any given moment. Even what you just said there? I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling to remember who you are. Bruh. Oliver. The name's Oliver. Narrator assistance, please. I work at the Diplomatic Cinema. I'm a total hunk. We're kind of dating, kind of fun movie right now. I have no reason not to believe any of that. Right, groovy. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear what? Note self-feeding Jackson lines in intervals of exactly 5 seconds may increase authenticity of his line delivery, as he'll almost definitely think the script is happening for real. What was that? Nothing! You know, scratch that. Maybe we should get some fucking environment shots and then move to another location. Aha, speaking of funky. We should use each setting to its advantage, and this setting screams oddity to me. So you want me to scream oddity out loud? Nah, that's hardly groovy storytelling. Isn't the rule show don't tell? So you do want me to do the dance or not? Look, I like you, Jackson. I like you a lot. But something tells me that if you do the dance, our relationship will be fundamentally altered because of it. You think it'd tear out our bond asunder or instantly turn it hypersexual? Depends on how I react, honestly. No. We need something that utilizes the uniqueness of the setting. You think you could whip up something gnarly to show the camera? I don't know, man. Are you into feet? With conscious hesitation, I urge you to continue. Well, I've probably got a clean-ish sock somewhere around here. Oh. Here you go, me only sock. Don't mind how I added that myself. Lets my scaps breathe. Man, that is gnarly. Say, where's the other one anyway? Did you lose it? No, I found this one. Man, this is prime biopic content. Can you tell me about your parents, please? Gotta get the origin story outlined. What if I don't remember my parents? Do we have them? Well, we could work the orphan angle. Is being an orphan fun? Take it from me, losing your parents is the most fun you'll ever have. Wow, that is just not the right message. You get to eat gruel. I do love free gruel. Nah, I'll just make something up. The orphan shtick's too cliche. We're going for originality, aren't we? Originality and/or making a bathtub-sized wad of solid cash? Yes. I'll just make up something tragic on the spot. Alright then, ready when you are. My name is Jackson. Very tragic and sad. I was born and raised in an oppressive shoe factory. Very evil and oppressive. Day in, day out, I manufactured shoes for feet I would never even sniff. Okay, awkward here for tragedy, but go on. And the shoes themselves were made out of poverty. Okay, we get it. Your life sucks. Give us new information. I slept in a gigantic pair of clogs made from an ogre in Denmark. Denmark? What era is this set in? You say that as if there were ever ogres in Denmark. Does the timeline matter? I suppose not. Besides, have you ever been to Denmark? Not specifically, no. See, you can't say crud then. For all you know, ogres are real and Denmark isn't. Denmark is most certainly real. That doesn't sound correct, but I don't have enough data to refute it. Plus, the ogres are wrecked constantly. Okay, no. No, not the ogre. Damn it. Is nothing scared to you? Or sacred scared? It's ogre lore, pal. I will not allow it to tarnish my vision. The ogre dong stays. Okay, look, not to sound rude, but this is not working. Is it too out there? Out there? Pal, I'm having weird thoughts about the ogre now, and I'm getting all sweaty, and I'm honestly worried that you've awakened something within me, and I don't like it. Oh, boo-hoo, did someone get sweaty from visualizing ogre weenus? Let's never think about this fabricated origin story again, thank you. How's the film gonna start then? Maybe we need to just start later in the story. Will the audience get what happened previously without context? Do you have context that explained why a pexa-nippled isopod person with green skin and a head made out of an array of stitched together fabrics and skins is walking around? Right, let's just not bring the notion up then. I'm sure we can leave that for a potential sequel or something. Radical, let's. Alright, so after you left, whatever nondescript location you happen to have called out of, where'd you end up? Most of what happened next is a bit of a blur. Oh my. You're probably ready to cover up the crotch area. YouTube would not be happy with that. But I do remember one place from my past. Captivity. Wait, were you in prison? Yes, but I wasn't actually referring to people prison. People prison? You know, jail for humans, human jail? Well, yeah, of course I meant human jail. Where else could you possibly mean? I don't know. Oh. Ah, right. You meant flamingo jail. Feast your eyes, Olive Man. The big house is the Dialtown Zoo. Do not feed the hairy ones. You sure this is a good place to say your tragic past? You don't think captivity is tragic enough? It's kind of hard to be truly bummed out while sitting next to a tapper. So you're telling me if you got excruciatingly bad news. Define excruciatingly bad. Let's say you find out your third pet rock was swept in a tornado. Oh my god. Okay, that'd be absolutely heart-wrenching. Continue. If you found out about this while outside the tapper enclosure, would the mere presence of a nearby tapper really soften the blow much? I think it really hit once amount of visual bullshit. The tapper would do not to comfort you, Andy. Oh shit. It's Theodore Roosevelt Adventure. It's Dialtown's Teddy Roosevelt. What's this I hear? The War of Adventure, mayhaps? Oh god, not you! Jackson, my featherless bipedal green friend, you've returned at last? I have not returned. I merely came back to this location temporarily. You returned. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Bully to that then, I say. Hey, sorry to interject, doting kind of boyfriend of Jackson here. How's it hanging? I got us another specimen. Hello, my equally featherless but decidedly less green friend. What brings you to my wondrous sanctum of miscellaneous beasts and other foul monstrosities today? Oh, nothing much, sir. I'm just documenting Jackson. We're producing a groovy movie about his life together. My, what a thrilling notion. You know, Sonny, in a way, our goals are very much aligned. The sacrifices we make dedicating our very lives solely to documenting the most notable of beasts. So the public may know their terrible ferocity. Yeah, it's groovy. Very groovy, yes. Bully to that. Oh god, they're mingling! You know what I think would be a truly stupendous idea, my lad? Why, we should exchange information, comrade, to strengthen both of our dossiers. Hell yeah, that sounds gnarly. I'm sure you have... Oh, hell no, Oliver, you couldn't possibly fraternize with the enemy. The enemy? Muncher, I am just a humble doctrinarian, not unlike your dear Fest partner. And I must say, I do admire your choice in hat wear, my dear friend. Likewise, sir. Say, how'd you like to be in our film, Mr. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. You mean to say you haven't heard of me? I'm sure Oliver doesn't read mustachioed assholes monthly, Theo. I've actually finished every issue from 1995 onwards for your information. My boy, I am Theodore Rustbelt, famed adventurer, explorer, documentarian, and zoo master. And yes, I would simply adore the opportunity to appear in your film as a primary source of zoological hogwash. This is a development for sure. Say, for purely cinematographical reasons, do you have any baby photos of me? I'm afraid Jackson was no longer juvenile when he found his way into our spurnful clutches. But I do have some photos of him au natural. Theo, you wouldn't. Oh, that's hardly that scandalous. It's just naked right now. Wait, how long have I been? Ah, drat. You're correct, my friend. That being said, you ought to see the angle I snapped in number 4. The angle leaves very little to the deprived imagination. May I see that, Oliver? A word, please! I think we gotta... we'll be right back, okay? Do return, yes. I have yet to show you the photos of me riding on an old tricycle after all. They're so wonderfully ill-fitting. Tremendously gawkable, yes. Does this one just like go on and there's no pause? It's just continuous story? I think it is. Say, are you doing okay? I don't think we are. You kinda flipped your lid back there. Well, yeah, well, duh. You were chit-chatting with my former captor. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I realize how that might have just looked. But hey, he said he wants to be in the movie, isn't that? If you put him in, I walk. Unless you like put devil horns on him and dub his footage to make him say dumb shit. You know, that does give me a groovy segue to the golden question. The golden question? Well, yeah, we gotta consider villainy. I'm glad I dealt. I have an image to be a supervillain. Yeah. The mental image of you prancing around in a cape doing nefarious deeds is really groovy to picture, but no, that's not what I meant. What I meant to ask was, is our movie going to have some kind of maniacal villain? Don't most stories have villains? Yeah, I mean, most successful stories tend to have some kind of hurdle for the protagonist to overcome, you know? There's very seldom character development to be had in really loafing around, vegetating in trash after all. That's me, and that's my life. Just film me doing that. Yeah, see, that does sound like a sort of waste of an afternoon, don't get me wrong. But does that really sound like the makings of a compelling story to you? Maybe I gotta overcome something first. So my debauchery feels deserved or even earned? You might just be onto something. Well, what's the alternative? Well, back on the villain train. It is a fact that almost every story has a grand antagonist of some kind. All action comedies have bad guys after all. That must be it then. After all, action comedy is the artistiest genre. I'm telling you, all great stories have antagonists. Right, most real-world love stories feature mother-in-laws. Yeah, now you're getting it. What you need is a nemesis. Who could that be? Didn't we just say the guy we just saw was our nemesis? Well, when terrorism seemed like an obvious candidate, now I don't want him to be in my story at all. I don't know, man. Ground yourself. Think about how hammy that dude is. He brings a lot of gnarly energy to the role, and give him the satisfaction, hard pass. Well, alright, you pitch a villain then. Who do you see as the villain of your story? Little Billy, maybe? Or Ticket Jerry? Nah, Little Billy. Okay, look, I'd love to take that brat down a peg, but this is your story, not mine. Oh, come on, don't you remember what I told you on the subway? That hard-eared shitlord got me arrested for child labor law violations. Oh, yeah. What a runty scallywag. I know, right? How very rude of him. Oh, he's back. Salutations! Might you need some assistance? No! We've got it all under control, Theo! Hurl thine self from our proximity, thanks! Right-ho, bully to that then. I say we just have you prance around in spandex and call it a day. What? Okay, that's a deal breaker. Why? What's wrong with spandex? You do not want to see how the first incarnation of this movie turned out. This is your second attempt at this. That sounds like something you should have mentioned sooner. I was hoping that if I pretended it never happened, eventually I just forget. I can still hear the stretching of spandex against my groin in my nightmares. Oh my god. Ah, sorry to hear that. In mine, it's just the familiar screams. Far less emotionally complicated. Ah, hell, maybe this is pointless. I mean, can we really reduce the struggle depicted in a complex narrative down to a single antagonist? What if the true villain was society? I'm not sure that a film we're trying to market to the general public should be about how unpleasant the target audience is. Nah, hear me out. Maybe it's people's perception of me. I can't see it because I'm me, of course. And you can't see it because it's a view you don't happen to share. Huh, maybe you're right. You think we need some complicated exposition? Fuck it. I'll just start the movie with a paragraph of Cosmic Sans text on a solid color background. With the exposition out of the way, we can just focus on the actiony stuff. Oh, see, there's the issue. Define action, because technically decomposing is an action. I mean, it is an action. Let's say general movement such activity. Yeah, nah, that's not me. Oh, come on. Surely there's some way we can use this groovy set to our... Oh ho! What we need is the footage of your daring escape. It's the ideal action narrative point. The missing link. How's about we ask Theo for the CCTV footage? Firstly, let's never speak to him again. That's my suggestion. Yeah, we really don't like him. Right, and secondly, I might have coated the lens of the nearest camera to my enclosure with silly putty. What? Why did you? To cover my tracks, of course. Oh, right. Duh. Didn't you notice that you were missing, though? Nah, I just left the blarb sack of my potatoes in my bed. Wow, this place really is. A sneaky lemur or a particularly crafty dingo could get out of here, no problem. Where do you think I got the idea? Huh. Okay, so crazy suggestion here. What if you entered one of the nearby enclosures and I just filmed you climbing out all willy-nilly? We could totally just slap a camera overlay onto it, pass it off as your actual daring escape. Wouldn't that be fake though? You realize that almost every movie is just people lying on camera, right? Would audiences believe our forgery though? Would audiences believe anything we filmed so far? Right, sold, let's do this. Right, excellent. So, to our left, the noble alpaca enclosure. Sound good to you? Are alpacas friendly? I don't know. I've never been lost in the mountains of Peru, and they don't tend to walk around the city much. You are ill-experienced when it comes to handling alpacas. Yeah, it's definitely a skill I tend to embellish on my resume. Alright, so what's in front of us then? Judging from the cardboard cutout, emu. Right, that's not ideal. We lost a war against emus. I've been closer to an emu than I have an actual alpaca, admittedly. They're kind of like feathered dinos. So much for all those feathered dinos in fairness. Right, but imagine a man-sized swan with a gun for a head. Wait, emus have guns for heads? Right, I've heard enough. We were fools for thinking to weaponize them. If another emu war kicks off, we'll be annihilated. Facts. Route diverging choice. Alright, let me save this. Yeah, this is going on for a really, really long time. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Well, Oliver said he's been more experienced with emus than the alpacas, so let's do the emus. Alright, it's time to take the plunge. Hopefully it doesn't end too badly. No, this door is now emu-proof as of that date. Never again. Alright, I've made contact with the soil. I seem to be in some uncharted land, a new frontier. You're in the emu enclosure. Yes. You getting this? Yeah, you look generally lost. Oh, there I am. Outstanding, yes, but how am I going to get up? What now? Well, if this is your daring escape, I guess the next step for you is to take us, escape right. We'll climb up the wall. How do I do that? Climb the wall, obviously. Oh, right. The ground dips, don't it? Well, yeah, of course it's deeper on the inside. If I could climb out from the inside, then emu could jump, and an emu could jump it, no problem. This is certainly a mild predicament. I could always just open the zookeeper door and let you out. That wouldn't look very cinematic. Does any of this? Fair. Alright, point made. Now let me out. Oh no, it's an emu. Oliver, it's an emu. Oliver, are you getting this? If this is emu that's not located right before you, then yes, I'm very much getting this. I think he's just eating? Oh. Oliver, am I in danger? You think it's aggressive? I think it's an emu. Oliver, this is no joke. Need I remind you of the Great Emu War? Is that why they have guns? For heads? Emus have won 100% of all wars they fought with mankind, but we're also a cryptid. One war. And they kicked their asses! This one has a gun. I thought you said all of them did. It seems docile though. War seldom changes fast, man. Alright. I'll get the gate open in a moment. Is that a good idea? Oh, that's not good. Oh god, it's just staying there. Menacingly! Sponsored reference. I somehow doubt that emus are capable of malicious... Oliver, I think it's attempting to trap me here. You could step around it. Oliver, I think the emu's working with Fear War. Wait, what? That's a good... Dude, just step around. Oliver, I must duel for my freedom. Hold on. It has a fucking gun. Oh. What? Did we just... Well, you punched an emu. Yeah, I was gonna say, did we just do that? I slew it for my freedom, Oliver. A worthy sacrifice. Pal, you barely dented the damned emu. Your fist just got absorbed into one of its many feathery flesh folds. I mean, yeah, groovy, this is good stuff. Dude, this footage is top notch. This is totally the last piece of footage we needed. Our ace in the hole. You really think so? I mean, It might be kind of hard to portray the footage as a heroic moment since the raw footage is just heartbreaking footage of you assaulting a massive but docile cotton ball with legs. But I'm sure with a few jump cuts, some borrowed shots from Stanley Donaldson's Attack of the Emus, I can string something compelling together. So that's it? Yeah, I think we're done here. To be frank, I'm a bit worried that Theodore Roosevelt might press charges against us, considering you just assaulted one of his specimens. Oh please, he loves punching animals. I'm sure he punches emus constantly. Fucking invite him to the premiere. Fucking invite him to the premiere. He'd adore this trash. Right. Okay, I guess that's one guaranteed page run for opening night. Man, am I pumped to get this movie finished. I'm so heckin' stoked that I gotta get back to the cinema. Get to editing this for tomorrow night. I am not gonna be getting any sleep tonight. That's the problem. But hey, I'm sure if I go long enough without sleep, I'll be tired of it to feel the impending sting of failure, right? Maybe. Hey, before you go, I wanted to ask you something. Oh shoot. Oh, what's on the cards, my groovy dude? So the cinema's like definitely haunted, right? Allegedly definitely haunted, yeah? Why? Has anyone ever died in the building during its operation? Oh, now that you mention it. Yeah, there might have been an incident or two. Nothing out of the ordinary, though. Uh-huh. Big Bertha might have flattened the last projectionist who performed maintenance on her. Oh my god. Flattened? Rolled right over him. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Turned him into a red pancake. That's... Wait, did you see incident or two, like, plural? Yeah, Big Bertha also kind of tore another maintenance guy's arm off. Jesus. And then flattened him, when that didn't kill him. When in doubt, flattening the repair guy, as they say. Who says that? Who says that, Oliver? It was also the time Big Bertha rolled through the wall of the projection and flattened some of the audience. Why is she still, or why is Big Bertha still around then? Rolled right over him. Oliver, I am horrified. That doesn't sound right. Hey now, Big Bertha's our pride and joy. I doubt that. Mr. Dickens did right splurging on a beautiful second-hand antique projector. Second-hand? Who sold him the machine? A friendly witch doctor who was hosting a yard sale. Dude, the cinema is 100% haunted. In your opinion, it is definitely haunted. Let's just agree to disagree. No, let's not. Right, then I'll be off. Oh, party is such a sweet sorrow. But hey, I'll see you at the premiere tomorrow. Right? You know it, baby. Provided I don't need to buy a ticket, of course, because I don't have any money. Perish the thought, friendo. I'll even scoop up some floor corn for you to scarf down if you come. Right, so see you then, partner. Do we actually get to see this? What's gonna happen now? Back at the tent. Boy, what a day. You punched a goddamn emu. I did it for Oliver, damn it. For cinema itself. I mean, did you though? Did you really? And what's that supposed to mean, bub? I mean, are you really certain that this movie's gonna achieve anything other than being a resounding flop? Let me just save real quick. See if it's a fall of 5. If it actually keeps it, doesn't get rid of it. Let's see. Well, Oliver has faith in it, so you know, I do too. Oliver also has a complete faith in the squalid cinema he works at, in fairness. Faith is good, though. Religion has been historically kind of popular. He's relying on a miracle, though. He's putting all his eggs into one basket, as they say. It's blind faith. I get that the air in that place is particularly opaque, but he doesn't seem to see any further than his own dial pad. But he's not doing this for himself. He's doing it for Mr. Dickens. Do you think Mr. Dickens really believes in Oliver? I'm sure he does. I mean, he's given Oliver so much, right? Right, so it's completely in character of him to indulge Oliver and give him a last-ditch attempt to save the cinema, knowing he'll lose nothing if the movie flops. I'm sure Mr. Jenkins just doesn't have the heart to tell Oliver that it's pointless. Maybe. Alright, you disembodied destroyer of dreams. What's your point then, eh? What do you want me to do? I don't know. Maybe try to temper Oliver's expectations at the premiere tomorrow. You can let him down gently, so he has time to come to terms with his inevitable failure. Sounds like a bummer, or is that the right thing to do? Part of loving someone is being honest, even when you know they won't want to hear it. You really should have a discussion with him about the finished movie. Remind him of his other prospects, that everything will be okay if the movie flops on account of it being weird and low budget. What's the use? Go to sleep. You lummox. You can think some more of this tomorrow. I agree with that judgment fully, minus the thinking later bit. Good night, my eternal maiden. Wait, I'm not a girl! Smile sincerely, yes. Oh my god. What's this dynamic between us and the narrator? Oh my. Alright, hold up. Give me a second. Anyway, would you look at this? It's a bunch of people here. I see there's Roger, there's Peter. See I guess before there's the hobo. There's a lot of people here. Whoa, I'm honestly surprised. Seems the premiere is actually drawing attendees. Like, actually live people. Instead of what exactly? Homosuli emu? I meant instead of nobody turning up. I expected an honest to phone god townwide known show, but alas, townwide expectation. Well, guess we'll have to see what they think. What's this blur, by the way? I guess my advertising campaign worked wonders then. Advertising campaign? I doubt you were writing Come to Olive Man premiere on condom wrappers and slipping them in random strangers' pockets got very many of these people to come here. You never know, it could've. Yeah, but you're kind of really illiterate. Most of Dialtown probably can't read hieroglyphics. Wait, we can write in hieroglyphics? What? If those pyramid dudes could read them, I'm sure the modern man can. No, translation. Uh-huh. You should go inside. Speak to Oliver. Yes, go I shall, yes. Oh, well, look what it is. Yeah, Jackson. I'm super stoked that you actually came. Very groovy. I always do. Was that... That was some kind of euphemism, right? It was, yes. You doing okay, man? You seem genuinely disabled. Oh, you know, I'm running on roughly 0 hours of sleep. Did you just stay up all night working on the movie? I sure as heck did, yeah. Oliver, hon, that can't be healthy. Well, you know what they say. No pain and no gain. What? Oh boy. Oh, Oliver. Bodybuilders say that. Are you really gonna take advice from jacked dudes who guzzle raw eggs? But that's okay. Would I take advice from a Korean dude who eats literal garbage? You know what? Touch it. I need to go with the beef cakes on this one. This movie is my opus. Our opus. You see, at first I thought, hey, this looks kind of cute. Can we make this PG-7 and food dancing CG raccoons? Mate. Swan dancing CG creatures, objectively a fine choice, go on. But then I thought, what I need is to think outside of the box. So me thunketh, what about a story that starts off funny and silly and then becomes soul-crushingly tragic? I mean, that is different, to be fair. But then I thought, what if the movie has no genre? Just a string of raw footage arranged out of order and with ill-fitting music placed over the whole thing. You fell asleep at or on your keyboard, didn't you? That is an interesting theory. Oh, Oliver. It's cool though, just whatever you do, don't tell. Oh hey, it's Mr. Dickens, tally ho. Ollie, my boy. Tonight's your big night. Are you ready for the grand premiere, lad? I sure am, sir. If it's just footage, though, marvelous, simply wondrous. I'm right chuffed to see what we've got made. I wonder what he'll think of it, though. What most people will think of it. Yeah, I'm sure people will find it just dandy, sir. Not to worry, lad. The movie needed only to make enough in sales to revitalize my failing enterprise. So, no pressure, lads. If you say there's no pressure, right, yes, groovy. Anyway, I must go take my seat as I don't wish to miss the euphoric magic of the silver screen. Cheerio, lads. Wait, is Oliver just gonna stay here with me? And, well, he seems chipper. Yeah, it's almost like he expects my film to save his failing business. Well, I wanted to talk to you about that. Oh, hold on. There's a few people behind you in line. We can talk about whatever that is while I'm stalking the room, okay? I guess he can wait. Let me just step to one side. Oh, look who it is. Oh, we did ask him to get invited. Greetings, my respective Fez and Green friends. I'm here to attend your dazzling cinematic premiere as a guest of honor. Stellar, man. Glad to hear it. Oh, I'm sure you most certainly are having a guest as distinguished as the one and only Theodore Russell Belt. Can I murder this guy with my bare hands, son? Why would you say that in public? No, not this one, Jackson. Alright, that'll be $7. Hey guys, you truly expect me to pay for a ticket at one of my own red carpet event? But Theodore, you aren't actually in the movie. Correct, but as a specimen for my vast array of emu certainly is yes. I'm here on his behalf while he recovers from his life-threatening injuries. I thought all of us we barely indented him. That emo's fine and you know it. I know nothing of the sort, I'm afraid. Listen, Mr. Roosevelt, this is personal. Everyone's gonna pay for a ticket. This Raven is a fundraiser to raise money to keep the cinema open. Alright, I'll tell you what, my lad. How's about in exchange for a free ticket into your screening, I give you free and unrestricted access to the zoo? But isn't entry into the zoo already free? Well, how about that? It looks as though I've already gone through with my end of the bargain. I suppose that means you'll have a legal and unwavering obligation to. Alright, you crusty fuck. Just go on in. Well, into that then. See you in Hollywood, my boy. High society, here I come. God, I despise that man. You know what? I should really listen to you more. Hell yeah. If you think my takes on people are nifty, you should see my takes on jerkies and, oh, look who it is. It's Little Billy. So Little Billy's here now. You really want to watch this film about me? Hey, you. Yeah, you. Scram. Get out of here. Does he really want to see this film? Tonight's our big night, and I have enough to do without having to fixate my hawkish gaze on you all night. Yeah, plus, this movie's rated 18's enough, dude. I shed my pants halfway during filming and refused to put them back on. Oliver, you did remember to add a bit of blur in post, right? Ah, shit. He didn't blur it. He didn't blur it. Guess the movie will just have to be a bit more memorable then, huh? So yeah, no marriage allowed, Scram. Hey, I'm no minor. He's not a minor. Look, I've even got an ID on me. What the fuck? Wow, okay. Sex anytime with your mom, job full-time mad bastard. I think this identification might be fake, but I can't pinpoint any obvious discrepancies. Look, you little brat. It's, no, out of the way. Like I said, I can't have you tarnishing my film's one opportunity to save this place with your loud shenanigans. Loud shenanigans. Hey, bozo, for your information, I'm actually planning to be on my best behavior tonight. I sure as hell hope so. You told me that earlier that you were going to smuggle your megaphone into the theater. to repeatedly bellow Krunkus during the climax. You ganger snitch. I mean, he snitched on me, so to be fair, it's fair, Brenna. You're like 9. What the actual fuck? Where are you learning words like Grunkus and Gangrenous? Hell, you think I didn't come up with Krunkus myself? I've got like 8 kids on the playground who could back me up. Scram! Go! Get out! Ah! Fine, whatever goes. Your movie's gonna totally bomb enemies, bro. No assistance from me required. Ciao. Oh my god. Jesus, he's doing the fucking thing again. Jesus, with the fucking megaphone again. I'm dialing the cops right now. Wait, would they be able to do anything? Is this how I come off to Jerry? Probably. I need to send him another fruit basket or something. Another? The first one didn't seem to sway him. Huh. Define fruit. Apple core, banana peel, used eggplant. What? Define a used eggplant. Hey, look, another customer. Who is it? Oh, it's Randy! Hey, it's me, I'm here now. It's Randy! Hello, Randy. Oh, hey, what's up, Randy? Hey, Randy, didn't expect to see you here. What brings you here? Oh, you know, I was just rummaging around in the dumpster out back when I overheard someone mentioning the premiere. Well, heck, it's groovy to have you here. Yes, so, what's the movie about? That's a great question. Awkward starings. Right, yes. I'm in it! Yeah, what the? Wait, something about you feels familiar. Yeah, we've met in the previous timeline before. Do you spend much time in the park, perhaps? Oh! So you're the naked green figure I keep seeing scurrying around in my peripheral vision. Oh yeah, that'd be me alright. My fears of losing my own mind have now been replaced by the tangible fear of encountering you. That's progress. Good job, man. Yeah. Alright, so that'll be $7. Randy doesn't have money, he's practically broke. You can offer me a discount on the account of me being vaguely familiar, couldn't ya? I suppose I could drop to 5 since how about 25 cents? Does he actually have 25 cents? Randy. If you have no money to your name, then why didn't you even bother showing up? I just wanted to get in out of the cold. Good call, this place is as warm and as moist as can be. Yeah, about that. Why is it so humid in here? I'm sure it's just from the mold and the walls breathing. Huh. Well, it is warm. Look. You're the last student in line, Randy. Just go and sit in the back and don't make any noise, alright? Hot dog, Oliver, you're the best. Can it be my father? Randy! I'm going. Huh. I keep forgetting to ask him about the bandage on his head. Heard from little Billy, plagued me upon him, that he had his head on a rock, but I'm sure there's gotta be more to the story than that, right? If it's anything like him, I don't want to hear it. Oh, come on, Randy's lovely once you get to know him. True, that was our previous timeline or whatever. I'm sure he makes someone very happy. Yeah, an orphan snatcher, or organ snatcher, maybe? Or a mean-spirited coroner looking to take his frustration out on the body. Is Randy dead in this scenario? Inconsequential. Perhaps, yeah. Randy, turmoil, and bodies aside, we've got a screening to initiate. Initiate isn't a very call to action-y verb, is it? Like start, do, make, squirt, have punch. Initiating is like pressing the on button on an ointment making a machine. Let's just do the screening. Yes, let's. How's this gonna go? I actually don't know. Guess we're about to find out. Oh, look who it is. A Big Birth. Hope she doesn't try to fucking kill me or anything. Alright, let's guess. Oh, man, what is this place? Oh. This is my vile sanctum. Me layer, specifically? Oh, projector room number 1. Is that a... Yep, it's Big Brother, the one who just murdered the people. It sure as heck is. Don't fucking kill me. Say hello to Big Bertha, our pride and joy. However, she just moved. Yeah, she probably just had some air stuck in her. However, she moved again. Don't fucking come over me. Yeah, ditto. Although, I thought it said she only gets violent or aggressive if someone tries to fix her. However, I think your movie projector is sentient. Don't get close to it. And angry. Oh, don't be ridiculous. She's got a lot of soul. I'm pretty sure she devours souls. Well, if she's eating souls, then how are said souls haunting the place then, huh? Huh? Checkmate. Ah, shit. Okay, maybe we're slightly fucking haunted. Laugh it up. Oliver, she shouldn't be in here. She's a wild animal, man. Why be, you're not insisting I turn over to the zoo, are you? No, let her roam free. You need to let her roll around on the open plains, where she can feel the open air in her pipes and bolts. Roll over as many small critters as she wants. It's not right having her all cooped up in here. But she's our only movie projector. Dude, you can buy a used projector at a garage sale for like $15. Don't you want her to be happy? You're right, you're right. I'll bring this up to Dickens after the premiere. If we have time to talk about anything other than our movie's vast success and the sudden salvation of the cinema itself, yeah, right. Jackson, can I ask you a hard question? One that I'd like you to answer completely honestly? This movie, the one we should have loaded into Bertha minutes ago? Yeah, right, that one. Do you think it'll turn things around for me? For us? See? I knew this come up. I'm right as always. Shut. I have a question to answer. Did you just tell me to shut up after I finished speaking just so you could answer my question, which I already finished asking? I'm not gonna lie, I was talking to the narrator. You realize the movie is done, don't you? What? Pal, I'm not recording you right now. The movie is ready to air. Like, right now. Speaking of, I gotta ask. Do you think the movie will turn things around? Look, man, I haven't even seen the movie. For all I know, it's just 90 minutes of me gargling paint thinner. Okay, not all 90 minutes are compromised solely of... Ah, shit. That's already a sign of a turbulent development process. There should realistically be little to no paint thinner gargling to fill extra time up. You know, I think you expected too much from yourself. Okay, fine. I rushed the editing, I get it. No, I mean all of this. You're in your 20s, man. That's pretty young in human years. Isn't it? So, what? You think developing a film was too much? I don't get how you expected to repair Mr. Dickens' dying business on your own. On your first try at the last moment possible. Hey now, for all we know, the public could love this movie. And they could despise it, correct? Isn't it crazy that you're relying on this one shot to define your future? Oh God, you're right. I've set myself, both of us, up for failure. Hey now, I don't give a flying fuck if this flops. I didn't mean you and me. I meant me and Mr. Dickens. Oh, right, yeah. But look, you and Mr. Dickens will live. Let's see. I've always got a room in my tent if you need somewhere to crash. I'll be nice with that. That's sweet, real sweet, but this was all going to happen anyway, man. I just want you to be okay if when it does. Okay. We've done our best. Time to load Bertha up and get to it then. Speaking of, again, you gotta release her to the wild soon. I know. Like tomorrow soon. I know. Take a breath, man, relax. People could really love this. Yeah, I suppose they could. I mean, you don't know. Alright, well, it's been real, but here goes nothing. Oh. And so the film plays. Hello, Dialtown. Rachel from the Dialtown News Network here. This just in. The last night's premiere of The Passion of Frog Thing has been reported as a resounding failure. Despite curious advertising efforts, in the end, this event only had a modest turnout of 24 unsatisfied patrons. Of the 4 reviewers who happened to attend the showing, 3 are now comatose. The remaining reviewer, who is still conscious, doesn't really want to talk about what he saw. Poor guy. We interviewed a few citizens who attended the premiere, and they had this to say. Honestly, I just wanted to get in and out of the cold, and I think hypothermia would have been more palatable in all honesty. The lack of footage of myself was criminal. Criminal, I say. Say, is this live? No one down at the Dialtown City Zoo. Friends, we have chappers. To tappers, bully. Okay, enough of him. Honestly, that movie converted me from an unsure agonistic to a firm atheist. No merciful God would have let that scene where the green one gargled paint thinner exist, no matter how disinterested he is in our plate. Well, there you have it. You know what they say, that all publicity is good publicity. But to those people, we at the Dialtown News Network would like to recommend giving The Passion of Frog Thing a watch, seeing how you feel that. Interesting. Despite negative review, they still said to go and see it anyway. Interesting. Good morning. I gotta take another fucking drink. Oh my god. Anyway, good morning, Jackson. I hope you're... What in phone's goddamn are you staring at? A pot? Put a frog in a pot. Oh, what's that coming out? Is that a frog? Watch him trying to climb out. Oh, it is. The frog has a measure thing on his head. I forget what type. It's one of the measure things. That's funny. Just a pro tip here. The last 70 times you tried this, the frog died. Yeah, but this time there's no lid, nor a lit fire under the pot. So the odds are fairer. Methinks. Right. Well, what's your endgame here anyhow? Want to see the definitive threshold of a frog slaughter? Yes, that's... Say, I wonder how Oliver's premiere went. Isn't that a much more engaging topic to think about? Now, Little Billy told me a few days ago that it apparently bombed. In fairness, it is Little Billy really a reliable source of information? Yeah, he was the one who informed me what 9/11 was. And he said it was an inside job. Oh, fucking god, conspiracy. Conducted by clowns. In fairness, he did show me a newspaper that reported the clown thing. Yeah, but in fairness, you're illiterate! I bet you any money that the article wasn't about what he said it was. What makes you say that? Why would the article's picture have been of a tractor finding a beached seal? What the fuck? Well, why was there a tractor even on that beach in the first place? Maybe if you knew how to read, you could have found out. Fine, I'll go visit Oliver and ask him about his lousy premiere. Good boy, son. Good boy. Well, it didn't go well, but, yeah. Oh my, hello Oliver. What the hell? Where the hell are we? Where is he? Where is the boy? What is this? Well, I don't know. You sure you walked into the right place? Yeah, I don't even think we did that. This ain't the cinema. Mark my words, the cinema was right here. Wait, so it's gone now? That must mean... Yikes, I guess it's already gone. Drat, so I was too late. You might have been to get Oliver's mailing address to send your condolences via mailman, mailwoman, or perhaps a carrier pigeon. Ah yes, the 3 genders. Oh no, there he is. Hey, your friend, I was wondering when you drop by. What's the apps? Oh, Olive man, you're here. Have you returned here once more to burn the place down in a scornful rage? Did you do all this? I lugged the remaining furniture out of here and took an axe to the light fixtures, if that's what you're talking about. But fortunately, I'm neither a vandal, salvager, nor a copper wire thief. Then why'd you wreck the place? It seems rather rude to me. Hey, I'm just following Mr. Dickens' orders. Oh, he wanted the place to be trashed. Oliver, my boy, if you're not stripping copper wire from the walls, then why would Mr. Dickens order such mayhem, such needless destruction, such abundant and ceaseless malarkey? Well, okay, I might have misspoken. I guess I am salvaging someone, since it's my job to salvage what's left over from our failed cinema business. I don't understand. What else of value could possibly be left here? I heard from Little Billy that the premiere bombed. Of course he'd tell you that. He showed me an article from the Happenings paper. Oh, he showed you the newspaper review. Yeah, he said they tore you to shreds. Every single critique who attended the premiere and isn't comatose. In fairness, that's only one critic. But, I mean, yeah, the film didn't exactly get glowing reviews, you know, on account of it being so groundbreaking. True artists never appreciate it in its own time. I don't know, man. Let me quote the review. If I could douse the film in gasoline and light it up, I'd watch the film burn with glee. And this time, I'd actually enjoy watching it. Hey, that reviewer had 90 whole minutes to burn this place down while the film was playing. He was totally bluffing. Oliver Swift's newest and only movie is an abortion of cinema itself. And that makes me wish I was likewise aborted. See, that's still a strong statement. In the same way assassinating Bigfoot over a parking ticket would be. Bigfoot totally can't drive. Bigfoot Fox, I'm sure he can drive. Look, I can't refute that Bigfoot Fox, but you also can't refute that negative publicity is still publicity. I mean, yeah, it is still publicity. For your information, almost 5,000 people ended up showing up to the screening after that review. After the review, they all wanted to gawk at our marvelous train wreck. Wait, you made bank? Yeah, people turned up and drove to see our depraved horror flick. Wait, the movie we filmed was a horror flick? Well, I initially imagined it as more of a transcendent piece of media that encapsulated both the sincere beauty and the raw anger of all that falls under the huge thumb of Phone God, and our movie wasn't that? People didn't really notice the beauty under the divine thumb, but plenty saw the untapped blistering rage and shat themselves. So people tried up expecting a cutting-edge horror flick. Yeah, and we delivered. Okay, that makes sense. This premiere was a success then? So wait, why on Phone God's green earth are you tearing the cinema apart? Well, see, Mr. Dickens and I had a conversation about expectations, Don't get me wrong, he was immensely thankful that I'd saved the cinema, but turns out he really didn't think I actually could pull this off at all. Just wanted to see what I'd come up with, huh? Why? Well, Mr. Dickens informed me of something pretty surprising, actually. Turns out, operating a cinema wasn't actually his ultimate dream at all. It was for him to go into directing movies of his own. Huh? You know how it is. Mr. Dickens grew up in a different era. He started a family once he came of age, which he obviously had to provide for. He didn't have the opportunity to just up and leave for Hollywood. The stakes for failure were too high, and he had people depending on him, you know? Anyway. It just wasn't an option. Yeah, but I don't see what this has to do with us or our movie. Well, for a while, I wondered why Mr. Dickens was so encouraging when I pitched the old Save This Eerie Cinema with an indie movie idea. I suppose I just figured that he thought my idea was just dandy and that I'd be a surefire success. But now I get it. He had no faith in the movie at all and was certain that the cinema had to shut down no matter what. So he was attempting to set you up for failure? Wow, what a crumpet crump spewing ass face. No, it's not remotely like that, not at all. You see, when I pitched the idea, Mr. Dickens said he saw his younger self in me. The idealistic younger version of himself who would have given anything to drop everything and become a movie director. Mr. Dickens wanted more than anything for me to take the risk that he never could. That he, and only he, should ever shoulder the burden of my failure, allowing me to try again and maybe succeed. Mr. Dickens said he was so proud of me for doing what he never could. And that's precisely why he couldn't allow this place to remain open, if it meant that I'd say in the complete extent of my potential. So that was it then, the end of his dream. Or so I thought. One of the bad reviews really tore the cinema itself apart as a venue, said that it suited the horrifying train wreck of a film being shown here. And that's when it occurred to me that just maybe I was actually fighting something that we could use. If people are so sure that this place is supposedly haunted, although this place is so haunted. Okay, fine. The place is absolutely riddled with specters, spirits, and other assorted ghouls. Happy now? Immensely, go on. So I realized, if Mr. Dickens didn't even really want to own a cinema, and he wants to see me spread my own wings and make my own creations, and this venue alone is considered pretty horrific, with terror apparently being my unknown signature, the solution is obvious. It is Dialtown's first horror attraction. Oh, nice. Wait, like a scare house? Right. You know, I realized maybe I was making a mistake, trying to go against the grain to convince people that they want something that they clearly didn't want. Honestly, this seems to be the best way forward. So that's why you're hacking the place apart. To make the place even more unsightly. Yes. Best of all, Mr. Dickens gets to assist me in creating exhibits and stuff. So he gets a second chance at his dream too. What do you think of this poster? Dickens and Sons Scare Shack. Nice, I like it. Excited barking noises? I'm going to do excited barking noises. Yeah, see, that's exactly the reaction I was going for. I do owe you something, though, you know. And what's that? Well, here it is. Thank you, sincerely. I could have attempted this on my own, granted, but I don't think I could have ended up here on my own. You believed in me when nobody else did and stood by my side through thick and thin. You even let me document you so I could take a financial risk for a dying cinema. All for the dream of a man you hadn't even met. There's nothing earlier than that, bro. I'd go to hell and back for you, man. You know that. You don't know how much I appreciate that. Man, you know what the best part is? We're the only horror attraction on Earth with real ghosts. I hope. Phone God, we don't even have to pay them since they're dead. Though I think one of the ghosts might be a dead union leader, so we'll see how that goes. So I guess this all worked out neatly. I guess so. What of Big Bertha? Oh, I did what you suggested. I'll let her go. She's free now. To roam phone calls, green earth as she pleases. That's nice. Right under the tree. Good. Now she's the great outdoors problem. Actually, I misspoke earlier. Come to think of it. The best part is that Oh, hello, little Billy. Hello, Bills. How's it hanging? I heard your movie totally fucking bombed. The best part is that I get to do this. Oh my! Out you go, you little scrot! This attraction is 18s only! Ouch! My youth glands! How rad! He's made now. Wait, you're allowed to do that now? This is truly the best possible ending. Maybe. Hey, I got an achievement. Vessel Blade Man. The ending where everything works out just fine for Oliver Swift, the gnarliest man in Dialtown. And there's Mr. Dickens as well. That's nice. Holy shit, this was long ass. I went through the whole. I was not expecting to go through that whole route. I was expecting a pause, but nah. But out of the way, man, that was Randy's Road. I liked that a lot. Just like one before, very nice ending. And if you are around at this point, thank you for sticking around throughout this over 2.5 hour video. I did not intend for it to be this long, but that's how it ended up being. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.